Alrighty then, welcome to American Ninja X Draws, my first verbal tutorial. Oh my god. Sorry to those of you who are throwing up right now, but that's the way I sound. That's also the sound of my chair squeaking because I have an old chair. I have a new one, but the day I got it, the cat threw up on it. I refuse to sit on that chair. Anyhow, this is not going to be a video of me trying to keep the puking to a minimum, so let's get on with the show. I'm having a really bad drawing night tonight, so instead of drawing something fresh and wasting everybody's time because you've seen me draw, gonna use a previously drawn thing. I just inked over an old sketch card of mine of Gambit, and dear God, I draw ugly men. Sorry, ladies, and some of you men, that's what we're gonna have to deal with. Anyhow, we've prepped this image already by doing the clean inking, which you can see here is a little pixelated because I ink in Photoshop. Then what we're going to do, or what we've already done, is create a second line art layer, which is a copy of the first, but it has the white fill. So you can see that right here. We don't need to go back to the original line art for a while because we don't. It's blank. Anyhow. Oh, line art preparation. To make the magic wand tool work a little better, at least in my opinion, we're going to do some adjusting on the white line art copy layer. So you're going to go to image. Those of you working in Photoshop. If you're in Painter, screw you guys, I don't know how to use that program. Photoshop, CS3. Go to image. Go to adjustments. Go to levels. I'll wait. Are we there? Okay. Now you got three little sliders here. This one handles all the darkest colors. This one handles the middle ground colors. This one handles all the lightest colors. Now these two are the ones that are important because if you notice there's a lot of pixelization around the sides here and the magic wand doesn't like going through those most of the time. So what you want to do is go to the middle slider. Take it a little bit over to the right. That makes all these darker spots darker. Like there was a little bit of gap of gray in here, but now it's black. Then you're going to take the right hand slider and bring it up a bit. Now this is for all the little pixels that are slightly gray but almost white. This washes them out by taking this to the left. I'm going to hit OK. And voila. Still a little pixelated but a little bit better. Now to clean that up for good, we're going to go back up to image. Go to adjustments, then to threshold. I never knew about this freaking tool until a while ago. Thank you, Sean Cheeks Galloway, for showing me that tool. I'm going to make it over to the left a little bit. And this, as you notice, takes away these things because technically there's still grayish area, but you're not going to see it on your screen. This removes anything that's not really true black. Like me, I'm not truly black. Ray Anthony Height knows that. Another shout out. What this does is make your magic wand tool hug your image. Now, my settings up here are 230 tolerance. That means how many different gradations of one color is the magic wand going to select. Like if I have it on 1 and I click on the white, it's only going to grab things that are pure white. 2, white plus a little bit pixel difference. With 230, it's going to get everything that's even remotely white. I do contiguous here. Now the reason for that is because there's this whole outside area that we're not going to color. So we're going to select it. Weird, I know. So you select that. And you're going to go ahead and look for any areas that shouldn't be colored. Pretty much got that covered. Simple drawing. Next, because you notice that your marching ants line is hugging the black, when you actually go to your colors layer, that'll make every color go out to this last pixel here. Now, if you ever want to use any blur or any other types of effects, it's going to go outside your black lines and look really weird. So what we're going to do is go to Select, Modify, Expand. Wow, I'm talking like a freaking tutorial already. Once you go to Expand, you're going to click just one pixel. Well, okay, depending on the DPI or the size of the image, you may need to use more. because I use a small brush at a high DPI, I only need to go 1 pixel in. If you notice, it goes about halfway into your line. This means you'll have a pixel of safety buffer when you color and if you use any blur. I use blurs, so I do this every single time. Now what you're going to want to do, because your magic wand is only going to go onto the white areas that are continuously touching each other, I'm going to go search around the image for corners like this where there might be a missing pixel or so or two hidden in there. We're good there, good there, good there. Wow, I'm not going to have any to show you. That sucks. Damn you, clean drawing, you're ruining my tutorial. By the way, I'm an idiot and a nerd. Combine that and you're going to get weird voices all the time. Except right there, because it was quiet. Well, that's not one, but say this was actually blocked off. You can just use your lasso tool with the plus put on. Let me go back on that because I think I skipped a step here. With your lasso tool, if you hold down Shift and tap the L key, you'll switch between different types of lassos. Between the freeform, the polygonal, and the magnet lasso. I never use the magnet lasso myself. I don't know how it works, so we're not going to touch on that one. Polygonal and freeform are all I use. In both cases, because I like to color directly into the pixel, that made no sense. Coloring, screw it, because I like to do clean coloring, I take the anti-alias off. When it's on, you're going to get the same looking marching ants, but when you color, you're going to have gradiated pixels along the edges here. So I always take that off. See? Always off. Now you have 4 different buttons up here. I don't know what that last one is. I never use it either. So we're getting a whole lot of no new information, just information I know. You have your first box here, which is the regular lasso. Everybody gets that one as by default. If you select something and then you try and select something else, it takes off the first selection. The second one is the one we're using right now, which is the plus. You notice a little plus sign next to it because you can add to your selections. So, then you have your minus. This is what I use when I'm coloring because it takes off parts of your selection here. And then there's that last box. I don't know what it is, but we're going to use the plus right now. The plus because we're going to take and add into this pixel here as an example of if that pixel was blocked off by black, but we don't want it to be colored later, we're actually going to select it. And since the rest of this is pretty clean, we'll go to the next step, which is going to select, modify, hey, wrong one, select inverse. I'm thinking about Flash, I don't know why. Been working all day, excuse me. So select inverse. Now what this does is selects the opposite of everything you just circled and magic wanded, which means we are just going to have Gambit selected.